Hi everyone, some of you may have seen that recently I went from having a bit of a dad bod to a six-pack and quite a muscly body. For those that haven't seen, I'm going to share some pictures here. So that was probably the before photograph, and then here's an after photograph. And lots of people have been asking me, how did you do it? What did you do? What was the process? Can you give us any tips and share some ideas? So really, I thought it'd be really handy just to put it into a video format so I could share with you my top 10 tips on how to achieve a similar thing. The important thing I want to say really is that anyone can do this. It really isn't rocket science. It is about following a process. And I would say it's quite simple in some respects. I wouldn't say it's easy. I mean, it could be classed as easy, but obviously it takes determination and effort. I guess it's simple in the respect that, you know that when you look in a fridge, you can see an apple there or a cake there. You know that the apple is the right choice and it's healthier for you, but the cake is probably a little bit tastier and a bit more tempting. And obviously, so it's simple. You know what to do. You've got to just do what you know, really, and implement it and be disciplined. So, but it is possible, and everyone can do it. And I just want to share with you what helped me and how I achieved my goals in probably just over 3 months. It took a lot of determination and effort, but I followed a process, and there were some principles that helped me. So I just want to share those things. There was 10 probably tips that I can give you. And the first thing that helped me was that I had some inspiration. I was inspired by a number of people. And first of all, I was inspired by my wife, Caroline. She has recently achieved her 3rd degree black belt in Taekwondo. And I saw all the effort and the determination she put into achieving that. And she worked really hard, she was disciplined, and she got the result that she wanted. So that was an inspiration. And also I'm very fortunate that the rest of the family are very inspirational. They take their health and fitness very seriously. My son Tyler is very fit and healthy, goes to the gym on a regular basis. So does my daughter Summer and her boyfriend Matt. They're very fit, great bodies. And one of the key points for me was when I was away with my son Tyler, and we went out for a run, and he took his top off, and I remember seeing that he did look very ripped, great six-pack, and I decided to keep my top on and thought, wow, that's pretty impressive. And so you can imagine at one time there was, in our household, there was 3 guys in the household. There was Tyler, who's looking fit and healthy and muscly, and also Summer's boyfriend Matt, great body. He used to be a personal trainer, and then they're fit and healthy, great bodies, and there's me with a dad bod. You can imagine I was thinking, I need to do something. So we can all use the excuse about age and say, oh yeah, but they're younger and faster metabolic rates, and I'm older. But it's not an excuse. It really isn't an excuse. You can be fit and healthy in any age. And one of the other people that inspired me, and a great example to that, was a guy called Andy Harrington, who's an author and a motivational speaker, entrepreneur. And he put on his social media a picture of him, and I think it was his 50th birthday, and it was a picture of him, and he was looking very, very ripped. And so I thought, well, there's no excuse. You can do it at any age. And then there was a couple of other things that inspired me, and it doesn't matter if you've got nothing that's sort of close to you that can inspire you. There's other things out there, whether it could be, I'll tell you the two other things that inspired me, and you might want to look at these 2 things, and hopefully they'll inspire you. First of all, there was a documentary on Amazon Prime, and it was called Fat Lolly to Six-Pack Lolly, and it was a guy called Anthony Lolly, and he was just overweight, big, obese, and he lost 195 pounds in about 9 months. So it's pretty impressive, and I guess that's about 9 stone. So he was big, and the documentary was fascinating. It documented the whole process and what he went through, and I would recommend watching that. And again, that inspired me. And obviously I didn't think I'm not that big and overweight, and I thought if he could do it, and he's not young, then that I could do it. It should be easier for me. And so that's definitely worth watching. I'd recommend that. And then another thing that I listened to was a podcast, and it was called, I think it was called Thomas Transformation, or Transformation Thomas. I'll put a picture of it so you can see here. And it was a guy called, I think it's David Thomas, and he was, again, big guy, overweight, and I'm sure he lost a significant amount of money. Went from being sort of overweight and obese to going on stage and being a bodybuilder. So again, that was inspirational, and I thought, well, he can do it, I can do it. And I hope that what I've done will be inspirational to other people. Hopefully people can see what I've done. I'm just a normal guy with the normal commitments of work and family, and I'm no different to anyone else. And I think if I can do it, literally anyone can do it. And sometimes you see these before and after photographs of these people, you think, oh my God, how do they do it? They must be in the gym all day, every day. And, but it is possible. And I'd like to encourage everyone to sort of have that belief in themselves. And I think that was it. These people that inspired me when I saw those that documentary and the podcast, listen to the podcast, it made me realise that it is possible and anyone can do it. So hopefully I've inspired other people. And if you think, well, yeah, I want to do that, then watch the other videos. I'll do some other videos. There's probably about 10 points. I just want to share some tips with you that hopefully will help you achieve a similar sort of outcome. All right, speak to you soon. Take care. Bye for now.